Hi, it's Cine Expo 2024 in a very hot Munich. We're in the coal bunker where the Imago Eye of the Lens exhibition is, and I'm talking to Fabian Wagner, whose picture is right between us. And are you like that on set?
I don't know, probably internally, maybe, yes.
Right.
Sometimes, yeah. I don't know why I did that. It was kind of
I think it's good.
I wanted to do something different, and yeah, sometimes you feel a bit crazy on set. You
Right.
feel a bit mad,
Okay, yeah,
you know.
Need
And
to
so I think
channels that.
that was that, yeah.
Brilliant. Good to speak to you again. We've spoken over the years of various projects. You've just come off Venom, latest Venom film, which is released now.
I think
actually.
it's October, I think.
Oh right, okay, yeah,
Still pretty quick release.
yeah,
They want to get it out there.
right, yeah. How was that production for you? Enjoyable?
Yeah, it was great. Yeah, I mean, I love shooting, so I love being on set. So we had
Yeah.
it was long. It was a long job. It was nearly a year, I think.
Oh, right.
Because we were also shooting through the strikes. So
Yeah.
we started shooting before the strikes, then we had to shut down, and we started again before Christmas.
Yeah,
So it was pretty crazy, but yeah, it was great.
yeah. Has your camera lens choice changed over the years, or do you go back
No.
to?
Nothing's changed.
And
I did
why
my
should
apprenticeship.
it?
I did my apprenticeship at ARRI when I was 16 in
Right.
Munich. I'm from Munich, and I've been using ARRI ever since.
Yeah,
And I shot ARRI camera, ARRI lenses. Yeah.
yeah. So now I guess what you use was Venom film or digital?
No digital.
Yeah. So mini LF, I guess, or
I started on the 35 anamorphic, but then we wanted to get more IMAX certified material.
Yeah.
So I had to either swap the camera or the lenses.
Yeah.
Actually, I had to swap the camera because the 35 isn't certified. So I went to, and I really wanted to stay on the alpha anamorphic, so I swapped the camera to a mini LF
Right.
with the anamorphic lenses, and we found a way to make it IMAXable,
Right.
so
Yeah.
to say.
Yeah. And that's a bigger thing now, isn't it? Of all the, we've lived through many fads, shall we say, like 3D, all that sort of thing. But IMAX is making a difference, isn't it?
Yeah,
It gets people into cinemas because
I think it gets people into cinemas. I think it's great because you show more of the frame, more of the image. We composed it for CinemaScope,
right.
so we shot for 239, but we, protected the space for IMAX. So when you go and see it in IMAX, you will see more
Yeah.
of the image. So that's, I think an interesting aspect of the whole thing. So
How do you adapt to that different way of thinking when you're on set, when you're production like this? It's obviously you go into it with that knowledge, but composition changes, doesn't it? And
it does, but there's a certain flexibility you have with moving your 239 frame up and down. So you find a way of, there's compromise, but then there's compromise in everything. So
yeah. Well,
you try and make it work for.
a lot of the time, finding the
all.
right compromise is the success, isn't it?
That's the key.
Yeah.
Never happens. I haven't had it happen.
One day it may, you never know. Yeah. And it's you work a lot on series and movies. And is it nice switching between those? Is it jumping into a series and doing 2 or 3 episodes, say, as opposed to a film?
It's great. I mean, there's always something different. That I'm very fortunate in the sense that the shows I've been doing are pretty big shows.
Yeah.
Some of the shows I've done probably have more money than a film.
Yeah, true. Like Things with Dragons in.
Game of Thrones,
Yeah.
Things with Dragons, exactly. So you can. There's really no difference between doing a show like that, doing a Game of Thrones episode for 20 million, or doing a film. So you can really approach them in a very similar way.
Yeah.
So
Cool. What's in the pipeline? Anything you can talk about?
yeah, I'm super excited. It's just been made official, I think. But I'm doing Masters of the Universe, the new He-Man
Yes.
film.
That's been talked about for a long time.
That's been talked about for a very long time. I've been attached to it for a while, but we have a new director now who's amazing, Travis Knight.
Oh, yeah.
And thankfully, he was happy with me too, so he took me on board.
Excellent.
And yeah, so I'm super excited.
When does that start production?
We start prep this year, but we don't start shooting till February.
Fantastic. Well, we'll catch up to you at some point and talk about that.
Yes, that will be fun.
Thanks for sparing the time to talk to you. Great to meet you again.
Thank you.
And we'll see you at another show.
Whenever you call me, if you ever call me again.
I will.